Built in 1887, Raffles Singapore is the standard by which so many other hotels are still judged today.
And we're going to stay there. We're very excited. So welcome to this episode as we bring you Raffles Singapore.
We're Andrew and Leonie, and we like to cruise and travel.
Join us on our travels all over the world as we review a range of cruises, cruise lines, land tours, all sorts of shore excursions, and a range of hotels and resort holidays.
And remember to like and subscribe. Welcome to this episode at Raffles Singapore. This hotel simply oozes class and sophistication. It doesn't need to try too hard, as it effortlessly radiates elegance and quality. As I said in our introduction, even today, Raffles is very much a standard by which so many other hotels in the world are compared. In many ways, Raffles Singapore wrote the playbook about what luxury hotels should be, and it's been doing that for nearly 150 years. Leonie, what were your first impressions when you walked into Raffles?
Class, quietly sophisticated, beautiful, quiet, colonial. It was just gorgeous. Yeah.
And it's manicured to within an inch of its life.
It's immaculate. Yes. No. It's immaculate. No, really, I'm just looking around now trying to find the right words. There's a lot of white, which is beautiful. White, when it's kept up, is very clean looking.
The mouldings around all of the archways, both internally and externally, are just gorgeous.
There's a lot of white and pale grey marble, which is also beautiful and cooling because we're sitting here in Singapore. It's hot.
It's not actually hot inside the hotel in any way.
No, it's not inside. But I'm looking at the porticos, the outdoor staircases. There's lots of areas to this hotel that are outdoor, and there's a lot of marble, a lot of white, a lot of covered verandas. It's beautiful. Let's talk a bit about the history. History is one of your things. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us, Andrew, about the history?
I've actually really enjoyed doing the history research on this hotel. Raffles Singapore was the first hotel in the world to bear the Raffles name. I think there are now 24 Raffles hotels in the group worldwide. Some of them are amazing, and they've got another 4 under construction. So
we were lucky, sorry to interrupt you, we were lucky enough to have a peek at Raffles at OWO, which is the old office
very impressive.
In London only a few weeks ago.
But to be clear, Raffles Singapore was the first, and it set the benchmark for what all other Raffles were going to be.
Didn't start looking like this though, did it?
No, it didn't. Raffles opened on December the 1st, 1887, with just 10 rooms. The hotel quickly gained popularity, leading the Sakis to expand, adding multiple buildings and increasing the room count to 75 within its first decade. In the early 1900s, the hotel became a renowned destination for wealthy travellers and literary figures like Rudyard Kipling, Somerset Maugham, and Joseph Conrad, to name but a few. Today, Raffles is an all-suite hotel with just 115 suites for those lucky enough to experience it. Now, Leonie, part of the history of Raffles is that the iconic cocktail, the Singapore Sling, was invented here.
Yes, it was. And of course, any visit to Raffles just would not be complete without sampling the famous Singapore Sling in the long bar where it was invented. Clearly, I'm not the only person wanting to do this.
That was amazing.
Yes, there's a walk-up queue, which apparently starts at 11 a.m. every day when the long bar opens. So we get to the table and there's a bag of unshelled peanuts, and we're encouraged to peel and drop the shells on the floor. And given that littering is heavily fined in Singapore, that felt a bit strange.
That did.
I'm not a cocktail lover, but I really like the Singapore Sling, which was invented in 1915. It's got a fruity taste, but it's not sickly sweet. Another day, I sat in the writer's bar in the main wing of Raffles, and the hotel historian Rosley had suggested that I order $1 million cocktail served in a coupe glass, and it had a large dollar sign stenciled on the top. That was yummy as well. Then we found out that the same Raffles bartender, and sorry if I butcher the name, Yam Tong Boon, invented the $1 million cocktail. And then it was a bit of effort to make. So a simpler version.
Yeah, I think it was popular and he decided on a simpler version, which is now the iconic Singapore Sling.
There was a cool thing, big green thing on the bar. What was that, Andrew?
Yes, it's called a sling machine. It's a vintage shaker designed to shake up the Singapore slings. I think you can get 5 or 6 in them. You turn the handle and voila, you've got 5 shaken Singapore slings ready to serve. It was a nice piece of history.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the beautiful room we stayed in. As you enter the room, there's this lovely armoire. I learnt that word, even though, there's some water. There's an espresso machine and a kettle. There's some pretty glasses, so you can have your alcoholic drinks properly. Or non-alcoholic drinks. Oops. There's some snacks, some nuts, muesli bars, banana crisps. And they're complimentary during the stay, as is the Raffles tea selection. There's some honey there and different Nespresso flavours. Very clever, little espresso cups as well as normal coffee and tea cups, depending on what you're drinking. Some soft drinks and tonic water, milk, coconut water. And underneath there's some alcohol, but you pay for that and that's sealed up, so that's a mystery box. As you walk in the front door, there's the armoire with the drinks in it, a table and chairs and a flat screen TV. And here we've got a couch to sit at. The chocolate course, unfortunately, is empty because we ate them, but we got to choose these really fancy chocolates yesterday and we ate them pretty quick. Some lovely fruit there too. iPad here, that's a newfangled compendium, and there's all sorts of information on there, including history of the hotel, and if you need your butler, you can either use the phone or you can use the iPad. Then super comfy bed, pillow menu. We actually used a pillow menu last night, first time ever, so that's why there's 3 pillows there. Another flat screen TV, plenty of wardrobe space, long hanging, short hanging drawers on both sides. And bedside table has something nifty. Pull out drawer, and you've got light switches, plugs, USB outlets, a bit of storage, a desk, move my junk, and something I really loved, Dyson hairdryer, which I really love, but more than that, the plug with a mirror. I don't know if other women and men find this, but I'm always searching for somewhere to use a blow dryer, hair straightener, any sort of hair appliance with a plug and a mirror. So that's the best one I've ever seen.
And the bed, tell us a little bit about the bed.
Bed, super comfortable, love the 4-poster. What can I say? It's just classy as. A beautiful white with the dark timber, the bed, the fan, the wardrobe, the chaise longue, whatever you want to call that. Dark floors, beautiful soft rug. It's just plush and elegant. Through a sliding door that's got a full length, like all the way, mirror on the back. You've got this gorgeous bathroom. There's a makeup mirror, 2 vanities, a couple of things I've never seen before. Cute little thing to put your rings on if you take them off. Beautiful monogram towels, lovely toiletries. I'll come back to that bath pillow in a minute. We've got a couple of bathrobes over there, also monogrammed. In here's the shower. I won't bother opening the toilet, I don't think we need to see the toilet, but the shower's beautiful, handheld and rainfall. And on the other side, that door leads to the toilet. And then pièce de résistance is the bath. Really cool. Got all your bath salts and stuff, but a lovely little holder here that you could put a book or a magazine or an iPad up there. And they think of everything. A bathtub pillow.
Now, I think we've established that we are truly impressed with this hotel and our suite, but does the food and beverage offer equal these lofty standards of the rest of the hotel? Let's move on to some of the outstanding dining options inside the Raffles complex that we were lucky enough to sample. First, there was Butcher's Block. We tried the imua, which is Hawaiian for moving forward with strength and spirit, just as well I don't speak Hawaiian, and it was a summer tasting menu. The chef de cuisine, Jordan Keogh, is Hawaiian and believes in zero waste, so butchery is done on site. Indeed, the first thing we see as we enter the restaurant is the larder, glass-fronted, where the whole animals are actually hanging. Beside the larder is an open kitchen with a wood fire.
We started with a glass of Ruinart champagne, found out it's the oldest champagne house in France, and we finished with a 48-year-old port, a 1977 Colheita port from Porto. Just come back from there learning all about that.
Yeah,
so
what a treat.
Yeah. The food, of course, though, is a star. It was amazing. We had ahi tuna, we had Blackmore Farms Wagyu beef, we had Western Australian marron. Course after course came out.
There's probably like 7 courses, a degustation menu.
Yeah, it was a tasting menu that we had. Course after course came out, was beautifully plated, it was all delicious, the service was exceptional. It was a really, really memorable meal.
It was.
Another really, really memorable meal was at another Raffles restaurant, Yi by Jeremy Lung or Jeremy Lung, I'm not sure. You walk into that restaurant and there's the most magnificent art installation. About 1,000 pieces of paper, sort of like a white cardboard, shaped into hanging flowers and birds, and it really took our breath away, didn't it?
It was a complete work of art, and yeah, it was amazing. What an entrance.
Yeah, what an entrance. So there we had a set menu. You can order a la carte, and plate after plate we were served refined modern Chinese cuisine. Standouts for me, the stir-fried Iberico pork, and the house-made...
Yeah, that was yum.
Yeah, Shaojing, I think is how you pronounce it. Shaojing wine ice cream, which came with wild honey, walnut and tangerine peel. So amazing small plates that were just delicious. Again, exceptional service and another magnificent meal to remember.
Indeed. For anyone who has ever been to Raffles Singapore, the Tiffin restaurant is an integral part of the long-term fabric of the hotel. Set in the main wing next to the ground lobby, the Tiffin room specialises in serving Indian food. We opted for a traditional menu where our waiter served us from traditional Indian storage boxes, which are called Tiffin boxes. We had butter chicken, a lamb curry, and the Raffles signature, which is the black lentil curry cooked for 48 hours, along with some rice and naan bread. What a feed, and what great theatre in such an iconic room.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We got to have breakfast in the Tiffin room as well, the Tiffin restaurant, so that was lovely.
And finally, there was the champagne afternoon tea served in the magnificent grand lobby, complete with harpist and the 900-kilogram chandelier hanging over our heads. It was also decadent and also amazing theatre, with the staff taking such pride in their service.
So allow me to explain our afternoon dessert first. At the bottom is for our savory sandwiches, smoked salmon eclair with dill cream cheese, crab sandwiches, chicken pasta sandwiches, and egg mayo sandwiches. For sweets, strawberry garden herb soup, apple apricot tartine, dark chocolate with fruit jelly, pistachio cake, pineapple rice coconut pudding. And this is our scones. We have a raisin scone and feta cheese, sun-dried, and olive scones.
That's unusual.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, enjoy.
Thank you.
So food was amazing. Now let's chat about some of the amenities.
Here we split up for a couple of hours and we divided and conquered at Raffles. I went to the gym and the pool deck, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It was really relaxing, and I believe you went to the spa. How was the spa experience?
I did. As a guest of Raffles, anyone can go into the spa, and there's various facilities, a pool, hydrotherapy pool, and sauna, a couple of other things. But I actually had an aromatherapy massage, which was beautiful.
So we spent 3 days at Raffles and, believe it or not, didn't actually leave the hotel complex once.
No, we didn't.
There is so much to do and see. We loved it. So on to our hotel fact box for Raffles Singapore. Raffles Singapore is an all-suite hotel. It has 115 suites. The leading price for a studio suite is $1,200 US plus taxes per night. The room we stayed in was a Palm Court suite and is priced from $1,690 US plus taxes per night.
Sadly, that brings us to the end of our amazing stay at Raffles, and in fact, this whole couple of week holiday in Asia. We loved it so much. I loved staying here so much. I wish everyone had the opportunity to stay here and experience Raffles once in your life. It's a true institution in Singapore, famous throughout the world as a unique icon. Perhaps you've been to Raffles. If so, tell us about your experience. Perhaps you've got a question or a comment to make. If so, send us a question, drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
If you like this episode, drop us a like and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Our next episode returns to European river cruising, this time with the 6-star UniWorld SS Victoria, where we cruise through 5 countries in 15 days on what is called the Rhine, Moselle and Belgium Grand Discovery Cruise. It too will be a great episode.
Well, and our first time on UniWorld, so looking forward to that.
So that's all. Thanks for watching and bye from Raffles in Singapore.
Bye.